Hey Virgo, how are you doing? I hope all is well. I hope as always that you are in high spirits. My name is MJ. Welcome to my Creative Intuition Tarot. So Virgo, this will be your reading for May 2022. I do realize I am a little late. It's already the 10th, so thank you for your patience. This general reading can apply to any area of your life. So listen to your intuition as always and take the messages as they feel relevant, as they resonate for you, okay? If you want some more information about your May energies, there's an additional reading linked for you in the description box below. It's a collective reading for May for the earth signs. I posted it a few weeks ago, so if you haven't seen it, go ahead, check it out. And with that being said, let's get to your messages. So Virgo, I pulled out an oracle card from a crystal oracle for all the signs before I started recording to like tune into your energy. And the card that showed up for you is related to the stone that is called fluorite, and I hope that I'm saying it correctly, and it refers to transformation. This card is number 5 in this deck, which is very symbolic. We are talking about May, which is the 5th month, and 5 is a number of change, right? So we have transformation. Fluorite speaks of transformation. But in this deck, 5 also refers to perfection and the human. And you know, Virgo, by nature, you are a perfectionist, right? You like things to be done perfectly and according to your definition of perfection, right? There's nothing bad in it as long as you know certain limits and don't try to force people and pressure them to be too perfect ideal, because no one really is, right? What this card speaks of, except for obviously transformation, as I said, because that is the key theme, it highlights professional life, being engaged in what you do, being fulfilled with what you do, having an open and creative mind, and also widened horizons, okay? And I do feel that for a lot of you, primarily, this refers to changes in your professional life, into moving into the direction where you are engaged and fulfilled with what you do. And with that change, widened horizons are opening up in front of you, more possibilities, more options, perhaps more directions. There's something about movement that I feel for you, Virgo. Open and creative mind, again, seeing more opportunities, more possibilities, and being more creative, having more ideas. So with this castle here, a stone castle surrounded with that stone wall, I feel that you are freeing yourself from that limited space. Whether it's in professional life, but it's not limited to, right? Maybe in general in your life, but you are removing yourself from those limitations, almost like forging your way through, and allowing yourself to go out and hence to see those widened horizons, because previously those walls have been taking all your sight, right? And the space, as I said, was limited. With that change, whether in professional life or in your love life or any other sphere of your life, that perspective, your horizons are opening up and widening, okay? For some of you, castle may suggest changes in your home environment as well, okay? Home or family. So again, take it as it resonates for you. But I really like this energy for you, Virgo. Transformation makes me think of the death card in the tarot, and so there's death and rebirth, right? There's entering a new phase of life and closing up the previous one which was somehow limited. And I do feel that for a lot of you these were self-imposed restrictions, but for a lot of you these were restrictions related to your, for example, financial situation, and now they are being transformed and released, okay? So let's see what tarot cards have to say about Virgo energy. What's up with Virgo in May 2022? This one clearly wants to go out. Look at this. We have the star. So the star is not only a dream come true. And you know, I just saw on the camera what's at the bottom of the deck. And that is the World card. And I just cannot ignore it. You have 2 major arcanas to start with. Definitely transformation. This makes such a perfect sense now. With the star, there's healing, deep healing. There's wish coming true or wish being granted, because the star is about wishing upon the star. And I do feel that your wishes are being granted. There's something opening up, and even the transformation card said open and creative mind. And look at this. Look where the star's light is going. It's highlighting and enlightening her mind space primarily, right? Widened horizons, seeing clearly with this guiding light of the star. And remember that the guiding light of the star primarily is your intuition. That is the key guiding light that is lightening up your path as you move forward in your life, okay? So there's an opening in your mind space, and you, I feel you allow yourself to see this from a widened perspective. It's not only that it's coming your way like, from the stars, from the universe. You are allowing yourself to see more, to free yourself from those restrictions of this castle, from that limited space into limitless space, okay? But really deep healing comes with this. And those restrictions, for a lot of you, truly restrictions that were related to your financial situation, are being released as well. Now with the world, very symbolically in this particular deck, this earth is on her head. So again, something about your mind space, both the human mind space, your logical, your intellect, but also the higher mind, spreading, allowing you to spread your wings. With the World card, you are closing up a cycle and opening a new one. So death, rebirth, transformation, moving into a new phase of life. And two major arcanas, they always show up to highlight extraordinary events in our lives that impact our life long-term or even forever. And I do really feel that you have a huge opportunity to close out a huge previous cycle in your life and open yourself up to a new one, to finally spread your wings and get yourself out of that limited space of this stone castle, right? When you think of a stone castle, for me, it makes me think of a cold place. If you only allow yourself to let go of those limitations and free yourself, liberate yourself into a place of warmth, optimism, positivity, that's how you spread your wings, and that's how you close up that previous cycle full of limitations, and you open yourself up to a phase, a cycle that is full of limitless possibilities. Not only there's wish coming true and there's this guiding light with the star, but also with the world, there's movement, and for some of you there's travel, okay? So it may be a travel for pleasure, like holidays. For some of you, you may be changing the place of living, but I do feel, and especially with those wings, there's something about movement, like in general, your life is also back on track. You are in the move. You are moving instead of sitting still in this small and limited castle. I hope that makes sense. But that is beautiful. I said limitless possibilities. It's like with this earth, all the places are available to you now. There are no limits. Sky is the limit. As long as you allow yourself to move, to get yourself out of that place of stagnation into a place of movement, growth, maybe traveling, as I said, for pleasure, for growth. You may be traveling for business, or maybe your job is related to some kind of traveling. Okay? But closing up, really closing up a cycle and opening yourself up to a new beautiful cycle in your life. Something that will impact your life long term or forever. It's like a new opening of a new phase, that it's like entering new life. Let's see what else do we have for you. The Muse of Emotions. So this is the King of Cups. And that is the therapist of the tarot deck. And regardless of gender, because it's not gender specific, but it's masculine energy. And masculine energy is always about taking action, making those executive decisions. And in your case, that executive decision, should relate to two things: healing and movement. The star, the beautiful healing card, the therapist of the tarot deck with the King of Cups. Allow yourself to heal and allow yourself to let go of those limitations that you have put yourself into. I really, really feel that for some of you, even though those limitations may be related to like finances or any other sphere of life, maybe love, you know, it may be about limited perception that you had. I do feel that you have put that limitation onto yourself. It's like self-imposed restrictions, okay? I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy, it's too good to be true, etc. When you let go and you heal those limitations, you will heal on all levels, okay? Your mind, body, and soul will heal if you allow yourself to free yourself from those shackles, from this stone-cold castle. For some of you, you may really benefit from having a therapist in your life, okay, with the King of Cups. And it doesn't have to be a therapist by profession. It can just be a friend, a kindred soul, okay, but someone who has that soothing effect on you and can also perhaps shed that guiding light on you. But you know what you need first for this person to come into your life? You need to accept them, and you need to allow yourself to be guided, to be led with their healing energies. For some of you, this person may be of a sign of Scorpio with the King of Cups, but it doesn't have to be. It just came to my mind, so I'm bringing it to you, but it doesn't have to be there. But there may be a person, some kind of a kindred soul. It almost makes me think of a like a twin, with how they mirror each other. Maybe a sibling of yours, someone, a family member, maybe your child, but it may be your life partner as well. But you need to allow yourself to be led and to be guided, okay? And I said at the beginning, Virgo, that you are a perfectionist, right? And sometimes, and don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to offend you or anything, but sometimes you really think that you know everything best. But it is worth to allow sometimes someone else to give you their opinion and to take that opinion and try act by it and see what results it will bring into your life. Okay? There are people who, in whatever area of life, in whatever discipline, in your professional life or any other, there are people who they may have more knowledge, but it's not only about more. They just can simply have different experiences. And those different experiences can really help you heal and move forward with your life, okay? If you are not closed off to them, if you allow yourself to get out of that castle. So let's close your reading off, Virgo, with an oracle card from the Inner Star. If you enjoyed the reading so far, I hope you did. I hope you find it inspiring. I am warmly inviting you to subscribe, leave a like, a comment, let me know what you think. I love doing those readings for you. It's a creative pleasure, spiritual, and I hope that you enjoy them as much as I do. And the card that showed up for you, Virgo, is Mindful Creation. So let's read the message from the guidebook so that we don't miss any key part of the messages that Spirit wants to share with you. This is what the card says. The journey through life is the purpose. It's not about focusing on the destination. The same applies to the process of creation. Stay present with it when it feels easy and especially when it feels hard. Perfection is not a parameter to go by, as it doesn't exist. Seriously, I cannot make this up. Let me read this sentence again. Perfection is not a parameter to go by, as it doesn't exist. Allow yourself to flow with any challenges as you do with opportunities and success. That is where the moment of magic exists, by making a commitment to the process and seeing where it takes you. And your affirmation, Virgo, is, I create with the awareness of the moment and the magic that happens in the process. Mindful creation. See, I said there's something about highlighted mind space, enlightenment, here, this earth on her head, and even the oracle card said open and creative mind, okay? Allow yourself to let go of those self-imposed restrictions, especially those that are rooted in your thinking. Allow yourself to leave that cold castle and move yourself to a place of positivity, of optimism. Allow yourself to be positively stimulated. And with that new, open, expanded mind space, allow yourself for mindful creation. You are truly closing up a major cycle and moving into a new phase of life. So create it mindfully, Virgo. And I'll leave it there. I hope that you enjoyed the reading. I hope you find bits and pieces that resonated with you and inspired you. Please take care of yourself, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.